Hello everybody, it's me again, Mr. Anthony Anumel from Piedmont Global Academy. I teach 8th grade math, and I want to teach you today how to find the distance between 2 points on a coordinate grid. One way we can do that is to use what we call the Pythagorean Theorem. So I'm going to teach you first what the Pythagorean Theorem is, and we're going to apply that in finding the distance between 2 points. So first and foremost, we want to locate where our 2 points are. This is my first point, and that is my second point. So it means I want to try and find the distance between that point. This is how you do it. You want to begin by trying to draw a line, 2 lines, to form a right triangle. All right, you're forming a right triangle, and then you want to try and find the lengths of these sides, right? Once you're able to do that, we'll know that since this is leg one of the legs, and this is the second leg, we can use these by applying the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of the longest side, or the length we're talking about. We call this the hypotenuse. So in summary, in applying the Pythagorean theorem, if we find the square of the first leg and add it to the square of the second leg, that is going to give us the length, or the square of the length that we're talking about. So we're going to use this example here to illustrate what I'm talking about. This describes a real-world situation that I am modeling over the coordinate grid. So it means that by us getting our points, we were able to plot the x value and the y values of each of these points. So let's say that our scenario is this. Francisca wants to find the distance from her house to the beach. She's been able to find the coordinates of the point at her house and the coordinates of the point at the beach. Now, she was also smart enough to figure out the coordinates at this point because she wants to try and model a right triangle to use the Pythagorean theorem. So the question you want to ask is, how is she going to find these lengths to figure out the length she needs? And I'm going to explain that to you in the next clip. So we want to find the lengths of these legs. I'm going to call this the length of the horizontal leg and the length of the vertical leg. To find the length of the horizontal leg, this is how we do it. Since these y coordinates are the same, we're going to find the difference between the x coordinates, right? So what that means is that to find the length of the horizontal leg, I'm going to find 280, or the absolute value of 280 minus 10. And that should give me 270. So mind you, these lengths are in meters, right? So my length here is 270 meters. Now, to find the length of the vertical leg, this is what I'm going to do. The length of the vertical leg is also simple. Since the x coordinates are the same, I'm going to find the difference between the y coordinates. And to do that, I'm finding the absolute value of 164 minus 20. And that gives me 144. 4. And so again, since this is in meters, my length here is 144 meters. So this length here becomes 270, and that length here gives me 144. So in the next clip, I'm going to teach you how to use these lengths to find the distance from her home to the beach. So with these legs, I want to substitute them into the Pythagorean Theorem formula. So since a squared is 270, I have 270 squared plus b squared, which is 144 squared, becomes equal to c squared. So I want to find c squared, right? So this gives me 72900, and 144 squared gives me 2736. 2736. So if I add these two up, I get 936 being equal to c squared. And if I'm to square or take the square root on both sides, I end up with c being equal to 306. So this is my length of this side, which is 306 meters. I just found the length she wants. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you next time.